Hello, great people. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Depending on where you are watching from, we are here to bring you updates on Ecowas plan for Niger. For those who have been following us on the coup, Ecowas have concluded plans to carry on with the military option in Niger. According to them, Chiani, the leader of the coup plotters, the leader of the military junta, is not ready to give up his unchanging. He has made up his mind to carry on with his 3-year plan. So, if you are in Niger, stock up, because from the look of things, ECOWAS will invade, and definitely Chiani's boys, the army of Niger, will fight back. If they have made up their mind not to listen to ECOWAS, they will fight back. So that is it. And the spokesperson for ECOWAS, who is Musa Abdel Fattah Musa, he's the commissioner for ECOWAS, he's an ambassador. He said there is no foreign power that is backing ECOWAS. But we all know that France is like in the middle doing their things for their personal benefits. France has been milking Africa. And France is like a baby that is, a very powerful baby, a baby backed by certain people. That the baby must suck from a particular woman. And if the woman wants to take away the breast from the baby, she could get beaten. So that is the case of France. France has been milking Africa. They want the breast to fall down. That is what France has been doing. So, but Musa is trying to say they don't get such support. Meanwhile, please stay tuned. We are going to hint you more. And according to Musa, what has been happening is he was reacting to how the people of Niger welcomed the coup, how it seems like majority of Nigerians have trooped out, at the wake of the coup. They have trooped out. They are happy. You saw that stadium was brimful. So it's like even 95% of the country were in support of the coup. And in our previous video, I was saying a democratic move has already taken place, because democracy is about the majority. That is what I said in my other video. Since the majority is swinging in the direction of the coup plotters, that is democracy. Or are you going to impose on them what they don't like? They have passed a vote of no confidence on Bazoum. But Musa is saying something contrary. Musa, who is ECOWAS commissioner, he says something different. He said, coup in Africa has always enjoyed the support of the people. And whenever there is a coup, massively people will turn out to support it. And he gave reasons. He said, some because of unemployment. And having seen the new government that would have taken over in the coup, they will think there is respite. That's the way he's trying to downplay it. And he said another reason coup plotters could be accepted, or the military junta in Niger would have been accepted, is that maybe the past government, the post government, has mismanaged the resource of the country. So to Musa, the military are not a savior, as many will think that they are not a savior. That's what he's trying to say. He's trying to downplay the whole thing, that a savior has come. No, he said the military are not a savior. That democracy is the main thing that will happen to Africa, and even nowadays, against what we've been seeing in the past, when leaders will do whatever it takes to remain in power. He said, but nowadays, the incumbents are being defeated. So he said the power of the incumbency does not so much work. But a major proponent of ECOWAS plan to invade Niger, to oust the military junta, that is a major proponent, a major support for ECOWAS. The Ivorian president, that's Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire president, Alassane Ouattara, is enjoying third term in office. He's enjoying third term in office. He's done the first, second, and he amended the constitution. So how can Musa be saying this? And Musa went on, he said the coup plotters has nothing to offer. They have nothing better to offer. That to him, the democratic government should continue. He said their experiment is blind. You overthrow a democracy and you like say, within 3 years, we will, work on the constitution, a new constitution, and still place a democracy back. Musa said it's a blind experiment that will not work. Musa is advocating for Ecowas. He's Ecowas commissioner. Musa and certain people are so vocal about wanting to see the military junta in Niger collapse. They want Bazoum to return at all costs. Now, still on the coup in Niger, a lot of people are like, what is African Union, AU, going to do? ECOWAS has made up their mind. We know what ECOWAS plan to do. But what of African Union? Will African Union invade? Will they get involved? Will they give ECOWAS the support? It's like African Union is undecided. But here is what happened. African Union still looking at the consequences. For example, Algeria said France has been begging them to use their airspace. Algeria is like, if you based on the map, African map, Algeria is like, I think, north of Niger. Algeria is like north of Niger. Have a very big, they are neighbors. So, based on an Algerian radio, France is begging them. So, you see again, ECOWAS said there is no foreign power backing them. But Algeria is saying that France is trying to use their airspace and they reject it. That means there is a foreign interest in this, and not just one. Though France is like, the lead, taking the lead. For them to achieve it, I think they will need France air support. And that is why Algeria said, these people are trying to use our airspace, but we refuse. Now, France now replied that they never made any request for that. But we know that France will certainly be involved, even though ECOWAS has denied that they have no foreign power. France will not just go with the uranium there, other things there. And this is the fourth place or third they are going to lose. So in that block, they could lose everything. So African Union is still looking at the implication. They said they want only African countries to be involved if there's going to be invasion of Niger to oust the coup plotters. And now, African Union position you need to know too is that they are not supportive of the coup plotters. I think African Union is considering the consequences. Like Algeria said, there could be refugee crisis. These are neighbors, proper neighbors. Most Nigerians could pour into Algeria. You understand? And the whole of that Sahel region could be ignited because of the violence. I think African Union is undecided because of the consequences only. I don't think AU supports the military junta in Niger. That is what you need to know. Yeah. Only because of these people will soon pour into our countries. Just like the case of Syria, there was crisis there. Most of them poured into Turkey. And Turkey opened the door somehow and they were pouring into Europe. So everybody's like afraid of this refugee crisis. You know what it takes to host such people? And what has Chiani to say about this, having understood that ECOWAS will invade? General Chiani said, it will not be easy as they think. What other plans has he? Yes, we know he got the support of Burkina Faso and Mali. And based on video we saw yesterday, troops from Burkina Faso and Mali are already pouring into Niger. These guys are serious. They are daring ECOWAS. But I like Algeria's conclusion on this matter. Okay, somehow the African Union, which Algeria is a member, African Union is about the whole Africa. But ECOWAS is just Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS. And their military force is called ECOMOG and normally headed by Nigeria. Now, what it appears is, or African Union does not want General Chiani or the military junta in Niger, but they are afraid of what the crisis will be, what will be, what the area will be in the case of invasion, and okay, it results into a war between Ecowas and the military junta in Niger. And they don't want foreign interference too. But France, from all indication, France may not want to. Like, keep calm and watch things. Or what do you think, viewers? Add your comment on the comment section. That's updates on the coup in Niger. We'll continue to bring you more updates. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for more updates. Bye-bye for now.